Hi, I'm Diane with Red Poppy Wig Boutique in the Kansas City metro area, and I wanted to do the second of my reviews of the Emma wigs from it's EnvyHair, which is 30% human hair and 70% synthetic from Envy Wigs. And today I am going to review a few of their blondes. I don't have every blonde. This wig comes in, I believe, somewhere over 20 different colors. So have been reviewing, I did brunettes, and this will be blondes, plus a surprise at the end, and then I will be doing some reds. So that's 12, and I don't have all the rest of the colors, but it'll give you an idea of where to start. So this wig that I have on today is the Billy by Envy Wigs, and it is also made of EnvyHair, which is the blend. It's, as you can tell, it's very sleek, it's very straight. It's a great choice for women who don't want too much hair. And I really like it for, especially for summer wig, because it's not hair down on my neck, and it's a good choice. So anyway, let's get started. Don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'm gonna show you three of the Emma style. First, I will put on my nylon cap. I'm going to don these because we're trying on wigs that will be going out into my stock for sale. And this is just for hygiene. As I mentioned before, I'm not a big fan otherwise, because I think they're slippery and they're uncomfortable for me. So, but everybody gets to do whatever they want. I'm not a blonde wearer for the most part. I can get away with blonde. I do have hazel eyes, which vary from green to gray to blue, depending on the time and the day. I also, although I have a cooler skin tone, my face is kind of ruddy. So if I change up my makeup just a little bit to a little bit warmer and wear a neutral, which is what I'm wearing now, lipstick, or a warmer lipstick, I can get away with wearing blondes. But they're not the best for me. They're not the most striking. And that is something that I pay attention to when I'm working with women and picking out their wig colors. And you're going to see, even though these three are blonde wigs, they're close in color, but they are not exactly the same, which I appreciate, that because there are so many differences in human beings and what color they need. So this Emma is a temple to temple lace with a mono part, which makes it look very natural. She does have an extended nape and of course metal stays at the ear tabs, but the rest is machine wefted. And even with the human hair component, the 30% human hair, she's extremely affordable, actually about the same price as some of the higher end synthetics, and much, much cheaper than a human hair. And I need to adjust my nylon cap. So this is one of the lighter blonde. It's actually not the lightest. This is called dark blonde. So obviously it's not the lightest. But you can see nice wave, almost to a curl. A lot of variation in color. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but there's a lot of different color stripes of blonde. You can see around my face, it's not the most flattering color for me. But this one's a little straighter than some of the other ones you'll see. I mean, if you saw my brunette version of this review, some of them are pretty curly, which is not a problem. I mean, some people don't want it curly, and it is heat friendly since it's synthetic and human hair. What I like about it is the denier, the size of the actual synthetic fiber feels much smaller than most synthetics. So it's really soft and nice, and it lays flat for those people who feel like they, wigs are too much hair with permatease and all that good stuff. So you can flatten this out and have it a completely different look. So let me puff it back out just a little bit, and I'll do a spin around. Now, some women may find that this is too much hair right here. So there's a couple of things we could do. We could take some of the volume out or the bulk out, and then, not that I like to, but I have been known to do some just trimming a little bit to cut a little bit of a bang, just as little as possible, just to sweep over to the side so it's not in your face. Most of the wigs are constructed when they're hand tied, the knots are tied to go forward. And so then with the weight of the wig, it all comes down. So with so many of us doing jobs where we're working on computers and that kind of thing, it is kind of an issue. And if you feel like you're a grown up and you don't want to put a barrette in your hair, that's when I will put, and I don't do bangs. I don't do straight bangs. I think if you're over 4 years old, maybe 5, you should not have just straight bangs. But that's the cosmetologist in me. I just don't do straight bangs. As I've mentioned in some of my other reviews, I have been doing hair for over 45 years, or about 45 years. So I have very particular desires for how hair should look. So this next one, again, it's the Emma in EnvyHair, is called Almond Breeze. And she's not quite as golden. But with a lot of highlights. And I think you can see it better in this one. Let me see if I can arrange it so you can see all the different colors. These two also have a lot of stretch. I do have a larger head. Even though my circumference is 23 inches, I have I'm full from my hairline to my nape and from ear to ear. I have a lot of fullness there. So as much as it's nice that it has the Velcro adjusters, that doesn't always take care of my problem. So just like everything else in the world, everybody's head is different. Everybody's shape is different. It's like trying shoes, just... Okay, this one's got a little bit more curl to it. So let me spin around and let you see that. I do have a couple clients in mind for this style that they like the heat-friendly synthetic, and they've picked out great styles for them, but sometimes they wear out really fast. The length does, and with this blend, it seems to hold up a little bit better. Again, these are heat-friendly and can be altered with heat. So this third one, this color is called Toasted Sesame, and it's really a beautiful color. Sesame, of course, is pushing a little bit into the red. It's not red per se, but it has a little bit more of that tonal look to it. So if someone was a true strawberry blonde, this might be an option, or wants to wear some warmer colors. She's gorgeous. Well, they all are, honestly. Just some look better on me than others. But this is Toasted Sesame. And I want to stop and let you see. There is not quite the variation of tones in this one, but it is rooted. So there's an illusion of that. But, and again, because of this fiber, you can sleek it out for those women who don't want all the bulk and fullness at the top. You know, I will say, I've worked with over 10,000 women. Honestly, there's a generational thing that comes with the bulkiness, and it's kind of fun to put that down. I should write that book I always talk about. So the fourth color, which is our surprise color, and I think will be really popular. I have a lot of clients who are disappointed that there are not very many grays in longer wigs. Now that's changing, but there's still not a lot of choices, and definitely not in human hair, because it's hard to find human hair that's gray that's in good shape. So this, as you can see, it's bluer, it's cooler, and it looks better with my face. Not that I can't wear the other ones, but I have to adjust a little bit more. This seems to be better suited to me. So this is called medium gray. So that wraps up those four colors. Check out my review of the brunettes, which are absolutely amazing, my favorite brunettes. And my third video on Emma will be reds, and I will be putting that out here in the next few days, so please watch for that. Again, my name is Diane. I own Red Poppy Wig Boutique in the Kansas City metro area. I've been working with wigs since I was 8 years old, and that little story that you've heard about me doing my teacher's hair when I was 10 is absolutely true. So I have enjoyed wigs all these years. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and would love to help you in any way that I can. So please subscribe, share, like, leave a comment, ask a question. My information's all down below, and I'm happy to help you. And please reach out. Thank you.